What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the SLR show. How are y'all doing this afternoon? As we're going to get ready to rumble here tonight, as we have some UMP Modifieds going to be in action here this afternoon. What is going on, everybody? Oh my, let's get the party started, shall we? As the UMP Modifieds have won the polls in the SLR Discord, as we are going to get ready to rumble here this afternoon. Alrighty, so the UMP Modifieds will start things off here with the SLR show here this afternoon, and we thank everybody for coming out to the channel so far, as we're getting things ready to go here for this afternoon's iRacing action. Alrighty, let's get ready to party, as the UMP Modifieds are going to start things off here with the SLR show, as we are ready to go here this afternoon, as it's going to be just right at the nick of time when I go ahead and hit this checkout button, as the UMP Modifieds will be our first event here tonight at the Lincoln Speedway, as that's going to be our first event here with the SLR show. Thank you for the like, by the way, Casey Smith and Company, as that is what we got. Lincoln Speedway starts off the show here with the SLR show here tonight. Oh yeah, as we're going to get ready to rumble here this afternoon. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully you guys had a awesome Friday afternoon, as we're going to get ready to go. If you guys are headed to the real life races here tonight, I wish you and everybody the best of safe travels to the racetrack that you guys are heading to here tonight, and always support your local racetracks. Alrighty, let's get it started, shall we? As we're waiting for Lincoln Speedway to load up, we have 5 events scheduled here this afternoon, and we keep on rolling what we got here tonight. So if you guys are just joining us for the first time, I welcome each and every one of you guys, as we're going to get this thing ready to rock and roll. Lincoln Speedway will be our first event here this afternoon. So, hey, guess you're racing tonight. Let's go. Alrighty, well, let's get these UMP Modifieds loaded up and ready to go. As our first event's going to be lining up here for the UMP Modifieds. Again, they're going to run about 2,400 pounds here tonight. They're going to get them all the you-know-what. We're going to give them all the beans in the world, and we're going to give everything you can. So I'm just waiting for them to load up and get it ready to go. We can load in and get this party started. Well, here we go. UMP Modifieds, ready or not, because it is time to get this party started. We have 5 events scheduled here tonight. As far as the UMP Modifieds is, we'll be traveling to the Knoxville Speedway for a 30-lapper event coming up here this afternoon, as Dane Norris, Edmund Post, and Chris Wharton going to be the first guys going to be joining us here this afternoon at the SLR show, and we'll see how many more UMP Modifieds. Here we go. We're going to find out. We're going to get this thing rolling, and we'll see what type of car counts are going to be looking for the nice UMP Modifieds. A lot of people voted. These are free to join. Yes, you have to have an A-class license or 2,000 I rating or better to be able to join in these events. We try to get some of the best guys on the simulator. As so far, we have 4 UMP modified drivers here at the Lincoln Speedway. We had a big poll for them, by the way, this afternoon, as 13 have won the polls over the 410 sprint cars here for the UMP Modifieds. So if you guys don't know, the SLR Discord is ready to go for everybody to come out here and join. Yes, you must have an A-class license or better, though, to come out here and have some fun with us. So as we continue on, we got a few cars joining in already. We got about 5 or 6 UMP Modifieds here at the Lincoln Speedway. They are scheduled to have 2 heats, and they will have a 40-lap feature event. You got Jared Wharton, Tyler Trentham going to be joining us for the UMP Modifieds here this afternoon. It is Friday afternoon. I know a lot of people going to the racetrack and things like that too. So if you guys are traveling to that racetrack, just make sure you guys get there safe so we can see you here on a Sunday or a nice. There it is. Oh boy, I'll tell you what, I just love TikTok. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I just absolutely just 100% love TikTok. Good Lord. Oh man, TikTok just keeps saying that my stuff is literally just not original. TikTok is really starting to irritate me. I mean, when I say irritating, I mean just flat out irritating. I've been on the horn with them for a while now, trying to show them that this is original content and whatnot, and I'm about to just say the heck with them because this is getting ridiculous. They keep restricting this dang channel for some reason on that TikTok side of things, and I'm about to just throw them out the window. You got hold on a second, I'm about to do something. Guys, if you're going to watch a race tonight, go follow me on my other channels because we're about to drop this stream and then get rid of TikTok, and we're going to get ready to roll because they continue to put on that damn limit on me. So that is what we're going to do. Just great. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Damn. So as we continue on with these UMP Modifieds here at the Lincoln Speedway, we're going to get some track prep started. Okay. Got about 5 minutes of practice. Must have an A-class license or better to join these, by the way. As we continue on here this afternoon. I love it. Kyle Whitworth and company got a few other guys joining in once again as Shebang. As we got Kyle Whitworth, we got a few other guys going to be joining in here this afternoon. TikTok, this is not reproduced product. How many times am I going to tell you? Excuse me while I go ahead and deal with this. Alrighty. is. It just literally hit me again, Jason Bice. I have no idea for no reason. It literally, as soon as I clicked into it, it said, you're banned for, let me say this. Let me show you everybody in here. Let me show everybody. It says, your live is not eligible for recommendation restricted in search results because it contains unoriginal and reproduced content. Like, I don't know else how to explain it to them. It's unreal. Like, it's just absolutely, like, I don't understand what all of a sudden changed. I have appealed already. I am now sent them another ticket while we stay live, as our UMP Modifieds didn't get any track prep on it because I'm dealing with that once again. Gentlemen, can you guys run that top middle in there for me, please, and thank you. I got another stupid visibility restriction due to TikTok's BS. Can you guys run that top middle for me, please? Thank you. So I just submitted another dang ticket. How you doing, Martin Lounge? Good to see you this afternoon. If I have to, I will just cancel the TikTok side of the stream, and we will just go on TikTok. Not TikTok. We'll go on, how do you want to say it? Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I mean, that's just ridiculous that they just want to keep on continuing to do that. I don't know why. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this thing ready to go once again as we have our UMP Modifieds here at the Lincoln Speedway here this afternoon. Welcome to the channel. As if you guys can find it on the black side of things, go ahead and do your thing. As we got Elijah Navosky going to be here on the Speedway. Let's see what we got here. See if anybody wants to.
Is anyone else hitting the rev limiter on this track? I've never ridden this track mod.
Anybody else want an EOL penalty?
You already gave me one.
iRacing did that. Yep. All right, guys, welcome to the show. TikTok once again did its stupid thing again, so we're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, just so you guys are aware. All stars are on the leader. No wave arounds, no quick repairs. I gave those EOL penalties to people that are new here. Other than that, good luck, everybody. Leaders, please fire early here at Lincoln Speedway. Got 2 heats. Everybody makes a show. No straight lines, no full send sliders. You guys are A-Class 2009 ready or better. You should be able to drive. Good luck, everybody. Well, we're going to start things off here with the SLR show once again, as Chris Ward and that number 49 machine will start on the pole. To the outside to be the 11T of Kendra Tosh. You've got the 25 of Britton Avalon on the inside with the number 32 machine to be Jared Wharton. After that, be the 96 of Ivan Gobbin, the 115 of Dane Norris. As Elijah Navosky will be on the tail of the field as these UMP Modifieds are underway here at the Lincoln Speedway. As everybody's going to be slicing 4 wide. 4 wide down the backstretch. We got Chris Wharton and company. We got a big crash in turn number 2 already as the 49 of Chris Wharton goes up on the outside of the speedway, pushes way tight, and everybody, as Chris Wharton got it down to the inside, as Kinder Tosh got nowhere to go, Ivan Godwin's got nowhere to go, Dane Norris has got nowhere to go, and the whole entire field's going to get stacked up down to the backstretch here for the UMP Modifieds. Well, that's a great start, too. Chris Wharton pushed way tight, got to the top side, and then near almost 4 wide. 10 car, you got a broken left wheel. You got to pull that car in the infield or you'll be into the wall next lap. Oh boy, that's a great start. That just, yikes. Great start here at Lincoln Speedway for the UMP Modifieds as Wharton's going to push way tight. And then a whole field down to the backstretch gets junked in the first set of laps. Yeah. As we're going to go ahead and get everybody ready to go and double file 1 to green. Yeah, you might want to take an EOL because Lincoln is not the easiest racetracks ever, as the 10 machine is going to be finishing in there as well. I believe that's Elijah Navosky. You'll have the 49. That's going to be Chris Wharton, who pushed way tight, and everybody else got screwed behind them. As we're going to get set, ready to go. Once again, Jason Bull say thank you for the awesome follow. Welcome to the channel as these UMP Modifieds are back underway. There's Elijah Navosky going to push way tight in turn 1 and 2. You got the 11T of Kinder Toss on the inside as Jared Wharton got involved in that last crash, as these guys will race through the middle with 3 and 4. Braden Avila will be your race leader at number 25 here for the UMP Modifieds here at the Lincoln Speedway. As Braden Avila in the 25 down to the backstretch will be your race leader for the 96 machine. That'll be Ivan Godwin, the 49, and Chris Wharton in third. You'll have the 11T of Kinder Tosh. He'll be in the 4th spot after getting caught up in that big pile up down to the backstretch, as the old number 10 of Elijah Navosky will be in the back of the field. So far, it's going to be all that number 25 machine. Braden Avila, he will be your leader. You'll see halfway to go this time by for the UMP Modifieds here at the Lincoln Speedway. So, as the number 25 of Braden Avila of Ivan Godwin is starting to close in, that'll be a good battle for that race lead. As Godwin in 96 will roll to the bottom shelf, Braden Avila will be able to get a good run down to the backstretch. Still got a couple laps to go here at Lincoln Speedway as Braden Avila rolls that hot bottom in the middle with 3 and 4. Celtics fan, good to see you. How you doing this afternoon? As the old number 96 machine of Ivan Godwin to continue to roll that bottom shelf as you're in the race. Cool. As it's going to be the number 25. But Braden Avila is still going to be your race leader this time. You'll have that number 96 of Ivan Godwin in the 2nd spot. The 49 of Chris Wharton. You got battling going on here for that 4th and 5th spot. That's Kinder Tosh on the 11T as he rolls to the top shelf. Elijah Navosky to the inside. Good run going down the backstretch as he's used to battle for the 4th and 5th spot. About 2 more to go. Going to be this time by. As Braden Avila, number 25 machine, he'll go down on the backstretch. You got 2 to go this time around. Ivan Godwin in 96. Here comes the 49 of Chris Wharton, who pushed way tight in turn 1 and 2 and helped cause that big pile up and turn in 1. Yeah, for turn number 2 there down to the backstretch so far. As that number 25 machine of Braden Avila will still be your leader. They're going to race in the middle with 3 and 4 for the final time. It'll go to Braden Avila, your winner. The 96 of Ivan Godwin, Chris Wharton in that number 49 machine with the number 10 of Joshua Navosky. Kinder Tosh will be in the 5th spot. Looks like something happened to his race car. And maybe we'll get a better race and a whole big pile up in turn number 2 on the 1st lap. We'll see. As these UMP Modifieds are going to get ready to line up here once again. As we're going to get ready to rumble here as heat race number 2 is getting ready to line up here for the UMP Modifieds here this afternoon. Offering EOLs of the field, yes, no, maybe so.
I'd take one, but I'm already back here. Send me in the back, too.
Got you.
Yeah, well.
Got y'all. Inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up.
I'm taking yellow too, dude.
Go. Go. All right, all yellows taking the EOL penalties. You may line up single file behind the rest of the field. Inside and outside lanes, go ahead and move on up here for the UMP Modifieds. 43 car, you can be my leader. 43 car, you can be my leader. 13 car to the outside, 57 to the inside, 31 to the top. There you go, boys. 49 car, you may leave anywhere in the middle, 3 to the end of 4. Good luck. So, as we are going to get ready to rumble here for the UMP Modifieds, Howard Ferguson Jr. is going to start on the pole to the outside to be the 13 of Jason Stevens as these UMP Modifieds are underway here at Lincoln Speedway. Stevens and Edmund Post, you got Tyler Trentham in the 31 into the walls. They race their way down to the backstretch here for the UMP Modifieds as Howard Ferguson Jr. going to be your race leader as Kyle Whitford in that number 12 machine for the second spot. Meanwhile, the 57 machine of Edmund Post going to push way tight in turn 1 and 2 as the UMP Modifieds are here at Lincoln Speedway. Tyler Davidson at number 37, he'll roll down to the backstretch. Meanwhile, it's going to be Kyle Whitford in that number 12 machine. As the number 43, it's going to be all Howard Ferguson Jr. going to be your race leader. As we get about 4 out of 10 here this afternoon, as the number 12, Kyle Whitford will be in that second spot. As UMP Modifieds continue to race around here with the SLR show this afternoon, as Howard Ferguson Jr. still that race leader. As you got the number 12 of Kyle Whitworth. Meanwhile, it's going to go to Jeffrey Davison, as he'll be in that number 37 machine, as he's going to be currently running the third spot. Edmund Post in the 57. Meanwhile, it's going to be that number 13 of Jason Stevens, and you have the number 31 of Tyler Trentham going to be your field. So far, as these UMP Modifieds continue to race their way around this speedway, about halfway to go here in turn 3 and 4. As the number 12, Kyle Whitworth, the 37 of Jeffrey Davidson, as Edmund Post will be there in that 4th spot. So far, as these UMP Modifieds are about single file over the tail here about the Lincoln Speedway, as the 43 of Howard Ferguson continues to lead. Kyle Whitworth for that number 12 machine right there behind with the 36 of Tyler Davidson, as it's about single file nose to tail here at Lincoln so far. Looks like the second place car there of Kyle Whitworth starting to close into Howard Ferguson in that number 43 as he continues to roll through the middle of 3 and 4. Here comes the number 12 of Kyle Whitworth, as Whitworth's going to try to get a run maybe off of turn number 2. He'll look to the inside, not going to quite get alongside Howard Ferguson as Ferguson holds on to the race lead. You'll see 2-6 into be in the air, going to be this time by for the UMP Modifieds here at Lincoln. So as Ferguson's going to get a good run off of turn number 2, he'll try to make his way through the middle of 3 and 4. You got the 12 of Kyle Whitworth right there behind him. And we'll see if he's going to try to make a move anywhere in turn 1 and 2. As it's got Ferguson to the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes Kyle Whitworth to the low side. Some contact is made between the two. As the 43 machine of Howard Ferguson for the final time in the middle of 3 and 4. Oh, Whitworth's going to wreck him and opens up the door with Mr. Davidson. He'll take the second spot away. Oh man, what a save for Howard Ferguson Jr. as we're going to get ready to go for 40 laps. Going to be the distance here as we are ready to rock. We'll give them 2 minutes of grid and for the UMP Modifieds here at the Lincoln Speedway. Thank you, Tom Carew. We appreciate you, sir. As we're going to get ready to rumble here this afternoon as the UMP Modifieds have been given 2 minutes of grid. We'll see if anybody's going to want that EOL penalty. I've really been working on my craft a little bit, Tom. I really have been, man. Just wish TikTok would not think my...
EOL.
Yep.
EOL. And then what's the Twitch?
SLR 0X. X.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome, sir. Well, so we're going to start 13 UMP Modifieds here with the SLR show. Here we go. All right, guys, starting 13 UMP Modifieds here with the SLR show. Again, We have UMP Modifieds all day today. We got 5 events scheduled. We'll be heading to the Knoxville Speedway of our UMP Modifieds for a 30-lap feature. Guys, all starts are on the leader. If you have a broken left wheel, you must pull it into the infield. If you do not, you will be disqualified. Any broken left fronts, anything like that, it'll kill you. You'll go in the wall pretty much next turn later. Don't chance it. Other than that, guys, no straight lines at any time. After checkered yellow flag conditions, don't do that type of stuff. That's really about it. Go out here and go racing like you guys should. No mirrors, so some sliders might be a little bit close. Some might be short. It is Lincoln, so leaders, I really, really hope you guys leave a little early in the middle of 3 to the end of 4 because of that green flag. Other than that, guys, if you're going to pull it into the infield, use the exits only. You stop on the speedway at any time and you're not broken, you will not come back. Good luck, everybody. Well, let's get ready to rumble, shall we? So, as our UMP Modifieds are going to get ready to line up here this afternoon, Brendan Avila is going to start on the pole in this one in that number 25 machine. To the outside, to be that number 43 from the Harris Auto Racing is going to be Howard Ferguson Jr. You have the 96M, that's going to be Ivan Godwin. To the outside, to be that number 37 machine in that lethal chassis, it's going to be Tyler Davidson. Tyler Davidson. After that, you're going to have the 49 of Chris Wharton going to be joining us in the Gorilla Mill number 49. To the outside, number 13 will be Jason Stevens. You have the number 11 from the All Good Racing, the McSizer Pipeline, Smiley Racing Products, number 11, T of Kinder Toss. J-Dub Drivens, Harry number 32 would be Jared Wharton. Dane Norris at the 115 on the Tony Stewart Racing with the number 10 of Elijah Novoski, the 57 of Edmund Post, and the number 12 of Kyle Whitworth will be your field. UMP Modifieds are racing here at the Lincoln Speedway. Let's see what happens in turn 1 and 2. And heat race number 1 ended up in a big pile up down the back stretch. Everybody's going to make it through clean in 1 and 2. As we continue on, a little bit of pushing and shoving. Look out, we got everybody stacking them up in 1 and 2. Caution flag will wave. Caution flag will wave as somebody was in too much of a hurry, it looked like. As the 49 of Chris Wharton got a little sideways there. The 37 of Tyler Davidson wasn't quite ready with the brake pedal fast enough. Gets into the back of the 49, causing the spin and everything else. And Tyler Davidson will go to the tail of the field. And we will try this again.
Thank you for the follow. Here, take this yellow flag.
Huh? And this happened too while we were green flag, as the 49 of Chris Wharton just drives it in way hot into the 96, stacks up the whole field, and he left after he did that. Cool. Alrighty. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We gonna take our time here, or what are we gonna do? Like, you guys are literally just driving over your heads at this point, most of y'all. We gonna take our time around here, or what? What are we gonna do? Double file, one to green. Oh yeah. As we are ready to continue on for the Wreck Fest here for the UMP Modifieds, we'll see what happens. That is Kyle Whitworth, as Kyle Whitworth in that number 12 machine as we continue on here for the SLR show here this afternoon. 2 early yellows early, and just crazy things are happening during green flag editions and under yellow flag editions, and vice versa. And we got pushing and shoving, and we got Brandon Avila in the 25 into the wall. And it looks like we're going to have another yellow flag on the speedway. You got the 13 wrecking it into the fence line in turn 2. You got all sorts of stuff going on. All right, let's see what happened here. Avila to the outside of Ivan Godwin, and Godwin's going to dive it in. Gets a little tight. He's going to wash up. He's going to get in old Braden Avila. So there's that. And there's that. And then we had this go down in the back of the field, down the back stretch. Drives it in deep. Steven's going to end up into the wall as well. Then he leaves after that. And, yeah. Yeah, this is fun. This is way, way fun. This is great. Sure is. Woo. Yeah, they restrict me immediately. Yeah. Yeah, they got me immediately, and then this is a complete wreck fest. So I'm just sitting here waiting for something to go down. So I'm kind of like, yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. Here, take
Hey,
this
thanks
yellow
for the
flag.
follow, Clenched Up 10. Welcome to the channel. You are literally watching the Wreck Fest here at Lincoln Speedway. I have no idea what's going on. But 4 yellows immediately. And we may get some racing here after this. I'm not for sure. Yeah, I'm guessing it's UMP Modifieds. I'm not for sure, but 9 out of 40. We had 4 yellows. Half the field got wrecked out because people were just, I guess, overdriving, I suppose. But I got TikTok being the way it's being too, and it's just absolutely been a ridiculous deal. As we have UMP Modifieds looking racy here for once, as Howard Ferguson is your race leader. Cool. Kinder Tosh is out of this one already, as a whole bunch of other guys as well, and we continue on here this afternoon as fortunately Kinder Tosh is night is over with. He told everybody in the Discord chat to throw your computers out the window, which that might be a bad idea. Howard Ferguson Jr., though, the first time here at the SLR show in the number 43 machine, is your current leader with the 96 of Ivan Godwin. Meanwhile, it's going to be the 115 of Dane Norris. And it's showing Ivan Godwin a lap down, and I don't even know why. Well, our pro late models at Lincoln there went green to checkered last night. Unfortunately, you weren't in that one, though. This is insane. Mm-hmm. 25 to go for the UMP Modifieds, and we have, I guess, 6 on the racetrack. Ivan Godwin's apparently a lap down. I don't know if he came out during a yellow flag or what was going on, but Ivan Godwin is being shown a lap down. So you do have the battle for the second spot here for these UMP Modified. Oh. Well, either way, I don't know. As Howard Ferguson in the 43 continues to lead this one, and we just continue on rolling here for the UMP Modifieds here at the Lincoln Speedway. 23 to go, and yeah, about it. Brandon Avila crossed up as well as the number 57 machine of Edmund Post and Company, as Dane Norris is actually in the second spot, as Ivan Godwin's going to be a lap down, that 96M machine. We get about 22 more to go, I suppose. Yep. Yep. Well, you do have some racing going on here with the 57 of Evan Post and the 25 of Brandon Avila. Avila's going to be able to roll the slide job in the middle of 3 and 4. He's going to go up the hill. Evan Post all beat up in that number 57 machine. He'll go to the inside. We're at halfway. Evan Post is going to throw it in completely sideways in turn 1 and 2. Good thing Brandon Avila's got a brake pedal, because he hit the brake pedals pretty well there. And here comes another slider for Avila in the 25 as Evan Post in the 57 to the inside. As racing continues throughout the field, Edmund Post just going to sling that bad boy in there, and Brandon Alva is going to be able to drive right around the outside of him as we will continue racing. Ivan Godwin a lap down that number 96M machine, so Howard Ferguson continues to lead the field, that number 43 machine for the UMP Modifieds, as we continue on as, yeah. So that's basically what happened. I got a little bit of a wreck fest here for these UMP Modifieds here tonight, and yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you that happened on this speedway. I don't know if you guys are just, I don't know what's going on. Guys driving over their heads or whatever, or vice versa. As Howard Ferguson's starting to lose the tires on that right side of that race car. As Ivan Godwin, like I said, he's a lap down. Well, Dane Norris up 11 spots from his starting position in the second spot. He's got Braden Appleton 25 for the third. We got about 16 more to go this time of high, as it's still 1:15 of Dane Norris going to be your race leader. About 15 more to go. Pretty good battle here for second and third, as the 115 of Dane Norris is going to work to the top shelf as the number 25, as looks like Ivan Godwin got his lap back somehow, as we've had a total complete disaster here at the Lincoln Speedway, as Howard Ferguson still your race leader. Meanwhile, the 115 of Dane Norris going to be working to the inside. Braden Avila there as well. About 10 more to go, as Lincoln Speedway was a pure disaster here for these UMP Modified so far, as race leader Howard Ferguson here for the first time in that number 43 machine. About 10 more to go here tonight. So as we continue on, as the 115 of Dane Norris is going to hold on to that second spot, we got 10 to go this time around for these UMP Modifieds, as the 115 of Dane Norris will roll through the middle of turn 3 and 4. The number 25 of Braden Avila going to try to get a run to the inside. The question is, can anybody catch up to Howard Ferguson? He's pretty sideways in turns 1 and 3 and 4, as his lead is still at a 1.4 so far, running 16.688 here for the first time. Howard Ferguson Jr. is looking really good in that number 43 machine. You got a battle for the second and third spot as Braden Avila, that number 25, to the top shelf. Hey, thank you for the like, by the way, liquidations. We appreciate you. As the number 25 of Braden Avila to the top shelf, and it looks like the tires might be finally going away on that number 43 machine. Don't ask me how we got a lap down. This race was a complete wreck fest. I have no idea. It's showing him in the 6th spot. Somehow he went a lap down. I have no idea. This place was just an absolute catastrophe. So I really don't know. I'm just going off with iRacing saying he is a lap down. He is not no longer a lap down. He's running in 6th on the lead lap. Don't know how. So the battle for the lead is going to be good, as Braden Avila is able to drive right past that number 43 of Ferguson, as the 115 of Dane Norris and company, as we get about 10 to go. Once we had the big pileup that happened, I threw this race right out the window. You had 5 yellows within 8 laps of the distance, so I just threw it out the window. I'm also going to restart the stream too, by the way. If you guys are all watching on the TikTok side of things, you're going to have to switch over to my other 3 channels. They are not responding to me at all about these live restrictions that's going on. I'm not the only one that's getting it, apparently. So apparently all iRacers or some form are getting these restrictions. So I'm just going to go ahead and bail on them here after this one. And then once this is over, I'm going to bail. And then you guys can follow me on the other social media if you guys want to, as we got more contact going on between Howard and company, as we got about 2 more to go. So as Braden Avila is your race leader, Brandon Carter, thanks for the rose, man, boss man, appreciate you, but you probably will not be seeing me on TikTok anymore here soon. Unless they fix my problem, I'm done with them. Braden Avila's got to get it done, as he will be your winner. Dane Norris going to be first. So I'm scrapping this race, boys. I'm also resetting the stream. So, yeah. So I'm scrapping that. That is not even a race I'm going to be proud of. So you can follow me on my Facebook at SLR0X. You can follow me on my YouTube at SLR0X2 or something like that. Or you can follow me on my Twitch page at SLR0X, because I got this whole restriction thing going on, and I don't know what's going on with it. I've contacted TikTok about 6 times with it, and that's really, it's just crazy. Yep. So, I'll be right